Hello everyone, this is Kate, and today I'd like to do a meditation, Course in Miracles meditation based on I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. Salvation is another name for enlightenment, for truth, for wholeness, being free of all of the ego, of all the judgment, all the guilt, all the blame, all the comparison. It's our dedication today. Let's just quiet our minds. Just sink beneath all the thoughts and to offer this dedication to God. We have a commitment and a devotion to accepting His plan, to being free of all our plans and surrendering to His plan. This is lesson 98 in A Course in Miracles. Today is a day of special dedication. So we're going to be asked today to make a special dedication. We have to feel this strong dedication and willingness to commit to this and dedicate it, to bring all our mind to want this above all else. There's no sacrifice in doing God's will, in being directed by His holy thoughts. There's only beautiful love and peace, a peace that passeth understanding. That's the goal of surrendering our will. In fact, there is no other will but God's. Today is a day of special dedication. So we just need to feel into this. It's a day of special dedication today. So we really just think about the importance of this dedication we're making. Let's really go into this dedication and feel, today I'm going to really dedicate, I'm going to be really mindful of this special dedication that I'm making today. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. We take a stand on but one side today. We side with truth and let illusions go. I will not vacillate between the two, but today take a firm position with the one. We dedicate ourselves to truth today and to salvation as God planned it be. I will not argue it is something else. I will not seek for it where it is not. In gladness, I accept it as it is and take the part assigned to me by God. I have a part to play in God's plan for salvation. And today I dedicate myself to this part. God, I dedicate myself to play my part. You tell me that my part is extremely important in your plan for salvation, and that every single mind has an important part, equally important. No one has a more important part to play. We all have an equal importance. My part is equally important as everyone else's. And if some minds have awakened before me, they lead the way. But their part is not any more important than mine. I accept my part, however that part is. I don't judge my part, how the part I play. I just accept it, knowing that the Holy Spirit will use my body to communicate this message in any way the Holy Spirit wants to communicate it. I allow what the ego made for the body to prove separation is true. I allow the Holy Spirit to repurpose this body and give it over to God to use it for His holy purposes. I have a new purpose. I look at the purpose this body has, and it's now given to God. I accept my part in God's plan for salvation. It is equally important as anyone else's here. Every mind must awaken, and I'm going to play my part. I won't judge my part. I will just know that I'm doing my part. I accept whatever part I'm meant to play. I accept it. I accept. I stand on your side, God. I side with truth and let illusions go. I will not vacillate between two sides. Today, I choose one. Today, I choose you, God. In gladness, I accept my part, knowing that this part that I'm accepting is going to bring me gladness and happiness and joy and peace. This is the only path to pure happiness. Everything else that I've tried and planned for myself has not worked. This is the plan that works to join my happy mind to helping others by demonstrating this peace and love. In gladness, I accept it as it is. Take the part assigned to me by God. God has assigned me some pupils. Wherever I go, I will be directed. I will listen and I will follow. And sometimes that guidance might be just to sit in quietness. It doesn't always mean that I need to be out talking or doing. It can be periods where God's plan is for me to quieten my mind and be more silent so that He can bring me a deeper understanding of His message of truth. So I remain in a mind that doesn't know. I remain in a mind that doesn't know how it's going to look. When I look at Course in Miracles teachers, I give up. I give up my idea that that's how it's got to look. There are many teachers of God that are not on social media, that don't make videos, that are directed quietly by the Holy Spirit to where they need to be. I need to empty my mind of how this will look. I need to take my part and know that my part is just as important and has the same value once I accept it. And in that way, I can be used by the Holy Spirit. And I will know and I will feel this joy, knowing that I am being used, that this body is going to be used by the Holy Spirit. And I'm going to be free, completely free of any ideas how that's going to look. And I might be surprised at some amazing things that come in for me I would never have thought of. How happy to be certain all our doubts I lay aside today and take my stand with certainty of purpose and with thanks that doubt is gone and surety has come. I have a mighty purpose to fulfill, and I have been given everything I need with which to reach the goal. Not one mistake stands in my way, for I have been absolved of errors. All my sins are washed away by realizing they were just little mistakes. The guiltless have no fear, for they are safe and recognize their safety. They do not appeal to magic, nor invent escapes from fancied threats without reality. I rest in quiet certainty that I will do what is given me to do. I will have no doubt in my own ability because I know my function will be filled completely in the perfect time and place I take the stand today. I share my certainty and thus increase it by accepting it myself. I can't share what I don't have. So when I go within and I practice my forgiveness, when I come to love God with all my heart and realise I never left the mind of God, when I realise my true self with a capital S, which is the Christ self, the perfect, guiltless, innocent, holy, pure, immaculate self. This self is what I am. This self is unlimited. It's beautiful. It's shining brightly. It's spacious. It's not held within a body. It's free of a body. It's everywhere, in all things. There is no place it's not. It is God, and God is. It's one. It's unified. Because God is and nothing else is. I am not a body. I am free. I am as God created me. I am unlimited love. I am everywhere, in all things. Nothing contains me. I am perfect Christ love, extending everywhere to all things. Everything's reflecting this. My mind is God's mind. It is one. I accept my part today. God, I accept it. I love being your messenger. I get to live in this beautiful soup of love. I get to live in your love, your holy, pure love. I get to live in your peace. I get to live in a completely quiet mind where there's no judgment, no comparison, no commentary, nothing but love. This is your mind. God's mind doesn't have anything in it except beautiful, holy, beautiful, peaceful love. And that's where my mind is. And I accept my part. I surrender. I have seen that there is nothing of value here to chase after. All value is in my holy mind. I gladly offer to all what I have learned and every gain I have made. For those that are still uncertain, I will join with them and they can borrow my certainty and it will make them stronger. That is my part. Certainty is what assists others the certainty of healing. This body used to be sick with chronic fatigue, tonsillitis, influenza. Now has no sickness, is completely free of pain and sickness. It is a living light. Our body is a reflection of God's love. We're like a big mirror. God's love shines through us and extends. And when something extends, it doesn't leave. An extension is something that remains here and extends out, seemingly out, because other minds are dreaming the same dream I'm dreaming. It's a splintered ego mind that seems to separate. When we awaken, we can see the false thought system being believed. We see that there is a false I that is being believed into. And the only way we can help is being certain, is showing our way out, that we used forgiveness, that we once believed in the same beliefs. Those beliefs keep an I, a separate self, as true and real. Once all beliefs and concepts have been seen as false, through working with the Holy Spirit, that I is seen as false, and the mind wakes up to its beautiful true self, and it sees what it used to believe. It looks on it and laughs. We must make this commitment, a commitment to I want the peace of God above all else. There is no sacrifice in having peace. There is no loss in having the peace that passeth understanding. I will not disappear. I will know myself as God knows me, as God created me. That will be my experience. I will know. I will have knowledge, and I will have an experience of His love. I will not be in nothingness. I need to cross that tiny gap of fear when it comes up and trust. I do trust. I accept my part in God's plan for salvation. I play a really important part. I must accept this. We each play an equally important part in God's plan. No one plays a more important part or a lesser part than each of us. It's all equal. We have a mighty purpose to fulfill. These are Jesus' words to us. You have a mighty purpose to fulfill. You have been given everything you need in which to reach the goal. The first part is to awaken our minds through the Holy Spirit, which is Christ's guidance. And the second part is to go out with certainty and let the Holy Spirit direct you wherever you need to go. And that's Christ's control. Christ's guidance or Holy Spirit guidance in the first part is to assist in the change of perception, shifting away from the belief in separation. My part is to allow, be willing and desire. I must be willing to say my perception must be wrong if I am upset. And therefore, I ask the Holy Spirit to correct my perception. I give my life to God. I dedicate today. I have this special dedication. God, I take a stand today. I dedicate myself to your side. I don't want the ego's plan for salvation. I've seen it never works. I've seen how I've chased happiness in all the wrong places. Today, I resign as my own teacher and let you teach and guide me in every moment. Please be the mind that guides and directs, corrects and guides. Guide me what to do, correct any miscreated thought. I don't want to have any thoughts that aren't your thoughts. Today, God, I accept my part in your plan for the enlightenment of all minds. I don't know what that's going to be. I've got no idea how it's going to look. I don't know what you're going to get me to say or do. You're only asking me to just dedicate today to accepting it. And I accept. I have a mighty function to fulfill, and it's equal. And I accept it. And I just give my life to you, God. I give it today. You know the way. I don't. You know where I need to go and what I need to say. I don't. I have no idea. I just sit here ready and waiting for your guidance. I let go of all my plans. I hold on to nothing. I surrender and just wait for you to guide me. I accept. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. I will not vacillate between two sides. I today will take a firm position with one. And any fear that comes up in doing this, I just give it to the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, you take this fear. There is no fear in God's plan, only love and peace and joy. And everything will be given me, everything I need in which to reach the goal. If I need to do something or be somewhere or go somewhere, everything will come in. I will know what to do. I have complete trust in His plan. Thank you everyone for joining me in today's meditation. I join you in the dedication. I too will accept God's plan for salvation, playing my part. I have no desire for anything else. I love you, I bless you, and I honour you. Thank you for joining me, joining this mind, joining in this dedication. I love you. Bye-bye.